Right now, unemployment claims are setting both a state and national record due to the COVID-19 outbreak. So many people are impacted financially. Problem solver Erin Conrad looks into what you can do if you find yourself without a paycheck.
If you're at home looking at your bills right now, wondering how you're going to be able to pay them, you're not alone. Unemployment is at an all-time high, but the good news is credit card companies and banks know that, and there are programs in place to help. Nearly 18,000 Oklahomans have filed for unemployment in just the last week, a bleak number setting a record here in the state. Matt Schultz is the chief industry analyst for LendingTree and says if you find yourself in a financial crisis right now, there are things you can do to lighten the load.
One of the most important things that you can do is to call your credit card issuer and ask them for help. It may be a little intimidating to call the bank. You may feel like they're not going to work with you, but banks have programs set up that kick into gear in times of crisis like this.
Schultz says while those programs are set up to help people, no one is going to reach out and offer them to you.
You need to make the call. You need to take the initiative. And it just goes along with what I always say, which is nobody cares as much about your money and your credit as you do. So it's important that you take the initiative and you take action to make sure that you're doing what you can for yourself in this super unusual time.
Programs will vary depending on the lender, the credit card company, or the bank, but it never hurts to ask about what's available.
A lot of times you'll be able to be offered maybe a short-term reduction of your interest rate, maybe an extended payment deadline, maybe waived fees, or maybe they even will reduce the amount of that minimum payment that you make if they don't waive it altogether.
Schultz says being your own advocate could be the difference between having a financial problem or a solution, because help from other avenues could take a while.
When the Federal Reserve makes moves, it takes time to kick in. Those government stimulus checks aren't coming for a little while. So there are things that you can do today with just a phone call that can really have an impact.
And if you haven't filed for unemployment, Workforce Tulsa says to go online now and file through the Oklahoma Employment Security Commission. And if you're trying to find another job, or maybe you're an employer looking for resources, go to oklahomaworks.gov. We will include both of those links inside this story on our website, kjrh.com, and on our free 2 Works For You app. Erin Conrad, 2 Works For You.